Ever wondered why you can't scroll past those creepy TikTok challenges? What makes us hit like on something that gives us nightmares? This video pulls back the curtain on TikTok's most chilling trends, from their mysterious beginnings to the psychological hooks that keep millions glued to their screens. Get ready to understand the unsettling truth behind your digital scares. You've seen them. You've scrolled past them. But do you really know what's lurking behind TikTok's latest viral scares? From shadowy filters that flicker just a second too long to audio clips that vanish hours after upload, the world of TikTok horror is far from harmless entertainment. Tonight, we dive deep into the viral haunt, where the line between digital fiction and psychological reality begins to blur. TikTok isn't just a platform. It's a living, breathing ecosystem of digital folklore, a place where stories don't die. They evolve, mutate, and spread faster than any ghost story whispered around a campfire. And like all good myths, it starts with curiosity and ends with terror. Let us start with a question. What if the horror trends you watch aren't just challenges, but invitations? The Charlie Challenge. Remember that? A simple pencil game said to summon a spirit. But what TikTok did was far darker. Short clips began surfacing, pencils moving on their own, shadows passing behind players, faint whispers in the background. At first, it was harmless fun. But then came reports. Users claiming they woke up to find the pencils perfectly balanced in the morning, others hearing scratching from inside their closets. Police reports even document one case in Mexico 2022 where a group of teens went missing after filming their own Charlie video deep inside an abandoned school. Their last frame. The pencils moving before the screen cut to black. Next came the smiling man, a trend inspired by an old creepypasta story about a figure that follows you home, smiling unnaturally wide. In early 2024, TikTokers began recreating this phenomenon, but something about it changed. Some users reported seeing him in real life after uploading their videos. A viral post from Ohio described a woman who noticed a tall man with an exaggerated grin standing outside her window the night after her video hit 2 million views. Her account was deleted 2 days later. No explanation, no trace. Others claimed that the smiling man wasn't an urban legend anymore, but a manifestation of collective attention. The more people watched, the more powerful he became. Then came the Angel's Breath Challenge, a new, chilling trend that surfaced in late 2025. Users were told to whisper a specific phrase into their phone microphones while recording themselves in candlelight. The promise? You'd see your guardian appear behind you in the reflection. Thousands participated, but soon after, videos began disappearing. Those who kept theirs online described eerie glitches, reflections that didn't move with them, faint outlines of winged figures, or eyes watching from the dark corners of the frame. A few creators even reported faint handprints appearing on their mirrors afterward, too large to be their own. Why do we click? Why do we watch things that terrify us? The answer lies deep within human psychology. We are drawn to the unknown. Our brains crave mystery and adrenaline in equal measure. Add the FOMO, fear of missing out, and you've got a perfect storm. TikTok's algorithm knows this better than we do. It feeds us more of what we engage with, pulling us down darker rabbit holes. showing us what we didn't ask to see but can't look away from. And it's not just the algorithm, it's the community. Millions join these challenges because fear has become social currency. You're brave if you play, weak if you don't. You want to be part of the story, to feel the thrill that others claim to have survived. It's not just watching horror anymore, it's participating in it. And when millions participate at once, the energy becomes something else entirely. Some believe that the collective attention, millions focusing on one image, one idea, one phrase, can make it real. But the digital world has a dark price. In January 2025, a TikTok creator named Eli Ramos went viral for his Angel's Breath recreation. His video hit 10 million views in 3 days. Then he vanished. His phone was found recording in his apartment, candles still burning, the camera facing a cracked mirror. Forensics found no sign of struggle, no footprints, nothing. Just one whisper on the recording before it ended. "He's here." The video remains unreleased, but screenshots of it circulate in private Discord groups. Every time someone tries to re-upload it publicly, the file corrupts instantly. As these stories spread, people began to notice something eerie: the timestamps. Many of the most viral horror challenges are uploaded between 3 a.m. and 3:15 a.m., the so-called witching hour. Statistically, it's a strange coincidence, but for those who've lived through it, it's far more than that. They describe electrical surges, temperature drops, phones dying at exactly 3:11, and sounds like whispering through the static. The line between myth and reality continues to blur. Psychologists call this a digital haunting, a phenomenon where our screens amplify fear to such an extent that it starts manifesting in our perception. But what if perception isn't all that's affected? There is mounting evidence suggesting these viral horror challenges might be causing psychogenic contagions, real physical symptoms caused by psychological exposure to disturbing content. Dizziness, nausea, even hallucinations reported by viewers who binge these clips for hours. Yet TikTok's algorithm keeps pushing them because fear means engagement, and engagement means profit. And perhaps that, yes, the real horror, the idea that we refeeding something, not just a system, but maybe something else, something that thrives on attention, fear, and replication. Every click, every share, every watch at 3 a.m. could be another offering. Because folklore has always been about repetition. Stories survive when told again and again. What if the same applies to these modern digital legends? Even the police have started taking notice. In a confidential report leaked from Los Angeles in mid-2025, investigators documented over 70 missing person cases connected to viral horror challenges. The report concludes with one chilling line: "There is a pattern," but the files were marked classified soon after. So, what do we do with all this? The next time you see a harmless TikTok challenge pop up on your feed, think twice. Ask where it came from. Ask why it's spreading. Ask who or what benefits from millions watching it together in fear. Because the truth might be simpler and scarier than you think. Maybe the internet isn't haunted. Maybe it's just us. Maybe we are the ghosts trapped in a loop of our own making, endlessly scrolling, summoning, and feeding something we can't see. The viral haunt is more than a story. It's a mirror, a reflection of what happens when technology and terror intertwine, when folklore finds a new host, and when we forget that even ghosts can go digital. So, before you scroll past the next horror trend, remember, someone's watching. And maybe, just maybe, it's not from your screen.